Are you or do you know an essential worker? And how would you thank an essential worker? Please leave your comments for the video below so that we can publicly see your appreciation. Also, see the poll in the upper right-hand corner. Today on the Atlas Post, we'll be talking about Romney's Patriot Pay, which is the plan which supports America's frontline workers. Press the thumbs up button, subscribe for updates, and check out our playlist. We appreciate your support. And when you stay to the end of the video, you'll hear the breakdown for the bonuses. Starbucks is getting ready to end their extra pay of $3 per hour at the end of the month, and Ralph's and Supermarket and Target department store are getting ready to end theirs too. But getting back to the Patriot Pay, because it is the latest stimulus proposal. The Patriot Pay is the latest stimulus proposal to help compensate essential workers who are, well, let's just say they're subject to greater risk of COVID-19 because they are on the front line. This is proposed by former presidential candidate and US Senator Mitt Romney, Republican from Utah. The Patriot Pay bonuses are for frontline workers who earn under $90,000 in essential jobs. You know, jobs such as, well, they're on the front line. At the supermarket, you're going to see them, right? The teachers, the nurses, yes, all these different people that you will see out there. Bonuses include a temporary bonus of up to $12 per hour in May, June, and July. So since we're already in May, it would be retroactive. I'm just kind of curious why they don't include April, because they were affected in April too, as well as March. But for the Patriot Pay, it says May, June, and July. With Patriot Pay, a grocery store clerk earning $10 per hour would receive an hourly bonus of $12 for a total of $22 per hour. And despite risk to their own health, America's frontline workers have provided health care, transportation, food, and more essential services throughout the pandemic. And as unemployment lines grow, these patriots continue to go to work every day, some even making less than they could on unemployment insurance. In fact, I have heard of workers that they were on furlough and asked to come back, and they didn't want to come back because they were making more money on unemployment than they were actually at work. So yes, this hazard pay would actually help them. It would complement, not replace, the employer's responsibility to pay their workers. It is designed to quadruple any bonuses an employer gives to essential workers. And I'm certain many of them would appreciate it because they're just at greater risk. I mean, I have heard of people that are essential workers that are staying separate from their family because they don't want to possibly give it to their families if they catch it, especially if they have elderly parents. Okay. So the Patriot Pay would help ensure that essential workers in critical industries designated by the Department of Labor and Congress receive greater compensation than the unemployment insurance rate. And you know what? I certainly hope so because they deserve it. Because one of the inverted anomalies of the CARES Act was to create numerous circumstances in which this was not the case. According to Senator Romney, he said, healthcare professionals, grocery store workers, food processors, and many others, the unsung patriots on the front line of this pandemic, every day risk their safety for the health and well-being of our country, and they deserve our unwavering support. It is a way for us to reward our essential workers as they continue to keep Americans safe, healthy, and fed. So as you can tell, it included not only the grocery store workers, the food processors. Remember all those people that are at Tyson's and all those different places? For essential employees that make less than $50,000 annualized, employers would receive a 75% refundable tax credit and a bonus up to $12 an hour. For essential employees making over $50,000, tax credit phases out by $24 for every $500 in income until annualized incomes hit $90,000. The maximum credit, are you ready for this? Per employee, meaning a full-time worker, could receive up to a $1,920 bonus. Yeah, that's pretty good, huh? $1,920 per month bonus. So now if you remember, this is only for 3 months though. Okay, so 1920, that's just under 2,000, so just under $6,000. So who qualifies for the tax credit? Congress and the Department of Labor would designate critical industries, including but not limited to hospitals, food distributors, and processors, and health manufacturers. We actually have another video that talks about essential workers, so you can go ahead and listen to that one and see exactly who would qualify. So eligible employers will certify that an employee worked in conditions that increase their potential to COVID-19 exposure. Yes, that include, you know what, that can include, what, Instacart? Does it include Instacart? Does that include the delivery boy from Domino's, right? Eligible employers will qualify for tax credits for employee bonuses provided between May 1st and July 31st, because that's the time period for this particular proposals. So, and employees must work at least 100 hours each month to receive the bonus. So that's 100 hours each month, so that's 25 hours a week. So here's the example that they love to give, and this one is probably because Romney's from Utah. It says a grocery store in Provo, Utah could opt into Patriot Pay to give their workers a $12 per hour bonus. The employer would contribute $3, while the federal benefit would add $9, meaning a $10 hour worker would receive a $5,760 bonus from May 1st through the end of July. So this is somebody that's making $10 an hour normally, and they could receive an additional $480 per week. Wow, that would make a difference, wouldn't it? So do you know an essential worker? How would you thank them? Please leave your comments below and let them see your appreciation publicly. But let us know your appreciation with a thumbs up, subscribe for updates, and check out our playlist for the Atlas Post, because we are all about news relating to finances, the CARES Act, relief stimulus bills, and more for those who like to get tips and hear their news. Thanks for joining us. This is the Atlas Post.